In the rugged heart of the Wild West, where dust storms ruled the land and danger walked beside every man, lived a girl named Rosalie Hart, young, innocent, and untouched by the darkness of frontier life. She belonged to a small traveling family, moving from town to town selling herbs and remedies. Rosalie's life changed on a stormy night when bandits attacked her family's wagon. Flames rose high, horses screamed, and chaos tore through the desert. In the burning glow, Rosalie ran blindly through the darkness, until her legs gave out. Just before collapsing, she saw him. A tall cowboy on a black Mustang. Leather jacket, weathered hat, a face hardened by the Wild West. His name was Colt Maddox, a feared lone ranger known across counties. Women whispered his name, men avoided crossing his path. As Rosalie fainted, Colt caught her in his arms. For the first time in years, someone fragile rested against his chest. When Rosalie woke, she was inside Colt's remote cabin deep in Maddox Valley. Her head hurt, her hands were bandaged, and the cowboy who saved her was sharpening a knife by the fire. "Easy, darlin'," he said without looking up. "You're safe here." Rosalie didn't feel safe. She felt trapped. Colt explained what happened. Her family's wagon was gone, and no one survived. Rosalie broke down, trembling, alone in a stranger's cabin. Colt didn't know how to comfort a crying girl. He'd lived most of his life in silence. So he did the only thing he could. He let her cry against his chest. That night, she fell asleep there, breathing softly, unaware of the storm that was about to change her destiny. At sunrise, riders arrived, the local sheriff and elders of Maddox Town. They saw Rosalie sleeping against Colt. They saw the torn wagon and the burned path. They assumed the worst. In the Wild West, a girl found alone with a man meant only one thing: she had to marry him. Rosalie protested. Colt growled. But the town didn't care. By law of the frontier, the sheriff declared, "You two are bound as husband and wife." Colt's jaw tightened. Rosalie's heart shattered. She became his unwilling bride, not by choice, but by fate twisted by the harsh laws of the West. Their life together began with silence. Rosalie avoided him. Colt gave her space. But danger stalked them. The same bandits who destroyed her family were hunting her. Colt started guarding her day and night, fixing her food, teaching her how to shoot, walking beside her even when she refused his company. Slowly, very slowly, the girl who hated him began noticing things. How he never touched her without permission. How he slept outside the cabin to make her feel safe. How he locked the door from the inside every night so no one could enter. Colt Maddox wasn't a monster. He was a shield, and Rosalie's heart, once frozen, began to melt. One evening, the bandits finally found them. Gunshots echoed across Maddox Valley. Colt pushed Rosalie behind him. She screamed for him to run. He refused. "I'm your husband, unwilling or not," he whispered. "I'll die before I let them touch you." The battle was brutal. Colt was wounded, but Rosalie, trembling, crying, picked up the rifle Colt taught her to use. And for the first time, she fought beside him. Together they drove the bandits away. Colt collapsed, bleeding in her lap. Rosalie held his face, tears dripping onto his skin. "Why would you risk your life for me?" she whispered. Colt's voice was weak. "Because somewhere along the way, you stopped being my unwanted wife. And became the only person I'd die for." Rosalie's heart fully surrendered. She kissed his forehead and whispered, You aren't my forced husband anymore. You're my choice. Months later, the Wild West whispered a new story. The lone cowboy who saved a virgin girl. The girl who became his unwilling bride. And the bride who learned to love the man fate tied her to. They rebuilt a life together, not by law, but by love.